Hello, Pastor Dotson. Thank you for taking the time to Zoom with me for my career presentation.
You're welcome.
It's really lovely to see you today. I have
Right.
a few questions for you. My first question would be, what is the class in the master's program that made the most impact in your career and education?
It was organizational development.
Very cool. Why would you say that one?
It dealt with organizational business and the behaviors in organization and the things. What was that? Hard to remember a little bit, but it dealt with how to and deal with people in your organization and how to choose the right groups of people to make up your organization.
That's awesome. It sounds like a really great class. I can't wait to take it. Very cool. My second question, in industrial organizational psychology, what is the best way to network with people in the field?
You need to know research for one.
Right.
And one way to network with people that'll be in your field is an organization called ResearchGate.
ResearchGate.
You want to get ResearchGate, yes.
What is this organization? Can you tell me more about it?
Well, it puts together people who are in the field, for one, who are doing research. So you're going to find everyone in that field who is in research, organizational psychology, business psychology, the entire group. That's worldwide, not just in the state, not in the country, but worldwide.
That's awesome.
So the research you may do, you may find some of the people who actually write the articles in there. Everyone writes articles there.
Right. That's really cool. I didn't know about that organization until just now. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Speaking of organizations that are affiliated with research and industrial organizational psychology, how much of an impact does SIOP, the Society for Industrial and Organizational Psychology, make as far as education and training for those in the field?
SIOP has a lot of things. They have quite a few courses, classes. There's also another way to network with people, as well as the APA organization.
Awesome. Can you tell me a little
American Psychological Association. If you're going to be SIOP, you're going to be APA as well.
Yes.
And everyone writes and do the articles through the APA platform.
Right. Can you tell me a little bit more about those classes that are offered?
Well, there are different ones. You would have to go to the website and look at them and see what would interest you. Just because you're in IO doesn't mean that you're going to be specifically targeted to one group. You may have different variables of what you want to do in IO. So look at that. Spend some time looking at that, as well as SIOP, and kind of choose which way you want to go.
Very cool. Are you a member of SIOP?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been a member there?
More than 10 years now.
More than 10 years. That's incredible. I'm a student affiliate with SIOP.
Okay.
I haven't really.
I started out as an affiliate.
Awesome.
So let's say 5 years now. Because I was there for about 5 years before I actually joined and paid the fees and the dues.
Yes. I'm paying those. Have you been able to go to any of the conventions? I know this year was kind of a bust because of everything with the coronavirus, but.
Oh man, I was planning to go, but I couldn't go.
Mm-hmm.
I may add this. I also belong to the WPA.
WPA.
That's the Western Psychological Association. I'm a standing member there. So it's more than just APA and SIOP. It's WPA here in Western. So I've been doing research work with those guys. And as a member, I get a chance to do quite a things locally as well.
That's amazing. That's really cool. Thank you so much for telling me about that. I didn't even know that existed either.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are there any other resources you would give to someone going into the field?
Okay. Resources or connections. You need to be able to meet with different people. I would say this. For PSYOP, there is an employment section there, and there's also internships. I would suggest that you connect with trying to get an internship now. So you can actually probably work. Sometimes someone may sponsor you in your doctoral pursuit as an intern.
Very cool.
Also, the second year for your master's program, you might be able to find a internship.
That's awesome. That's really cool. So starting the second year of your master's, it's prudent in making connections and learning more about the field to have an internship, especially if you have someone who's willing to mentor you and sponsor you. Is that an accurate statement?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's really cool. All right. And my last question, if you had one piece of advice for anyone going into the field of industrial organizational psychology, what would it be?
Read.
Read.
Know what's in your field.
Yes.
My specialty is IO, and IO is ODID, individual development and organizational development. So in doing that, I pull several types of resources together, and at the same time, they know who many people here in this area know who I am.
Right.
So they'll offer you things to do, especially when it comes to businesses. And that's what my last 5 years specialty has been, organizational development. I've worked with companies where they'll ask me to help set up or redefine the parameters of their management structure, to bring in the right people to do, how do we grow, those guys.
That's cool. That's
so you'll do more consulting on that end. You're not going to look for a paycheck.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. That's really great advice. Thank you so much for your interview and for using your very valuable time to help me out with this presentation. You are a great resource, and I'm really glad that I know you.
Hey, okay. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anytime.